Amy, how are you? It's your beloved Art. I can't believe it's been 4 years since then. Time really flies, doesn't it? But honestly, when I think about the time we spent together, our love, all those moments, it feels like the years don't really matter. 4 years isn't that long compared to what we had. So, here's some big news. I'm coming back to my hometown soon. It's been a long time, hasn't it? This time, though, I've made some changes. I've ended things with the woman I was seeing, and now I'm free to finally be with you. There's no more holding back, no more worries. I can't wait to see you again, Amy. You don't know how much I've missed you. The thought of eating your home-cooked meals again makes me so happy, I can hardly stand it. Seriously, it's making it hard for me to sleep at night, just knowing that soon we'll be together again. And now about the move, don't worry, it's not that much. I only have 5 boxes of stuff, and I've already shipped them to your apartment. I've used a delivery service, so they should be there tomorrow. Can you make sure to accept the delivery when it arrives? I'm sure it'll get to you on time, no problem. And I'll be arriving tomorrow as well. Once I'm there, we can finally be together again in our love nest. I can't wait to pick up where we left off, to share all those little moments again, and to be with you like we used to be. It's gonna be so amazing to have you all to myself again. So, Amy, get ready. I'm on my way, and I can't wait to see you. Why? The apartment is gone! Our love nest has disappeared! Where are you?
Art?
Ah, Amy, finally you responded! Why didn't you reply until now?
Well, I couldn't check my phone because of my situation. Wait, I'm pretty sure I blocked you right after we broke up, so why are you messaging me?
I changed my phone number a while ago, so the number is changed!
Oh, I see. But what was with all those confusing sentences you kept sending me?
That's not important right now. Your apartment is gone. What's going on? I'm sure I didn't make a mistake with the address, and the surrounding scenery hasn't changed much, but only our love nest is gone.
Hold on. Can you calm down for a second? I just read your message from yesterday again. Are you saying you're at the address of the apartment I used to live in?
Huh? The one from before?
I moved out of there a long time ago.
What?
And I heard that the landlord tore that building down, so it's supposed to be a parking lot now.
No way! Then where's my stuff?
Your stuff?
Didn't you read my message? I sent my things to this address!
Well, in that case, maybe it was returned to the sender due to an unknown address, and they've got the delivery agreement or something.
No! What are you talking about? I sent it to you! It's your responsibility to find my stuff!
I don't know what to say here. I think it was wrong to send it without checking with me first.
I see. I understand now. So that's why you were ignoring my messages yesterday. You didn't want to take responsibility, and now you're trying to avoid it, right?
I told you I couldn't check my phone. I think you can see that I haven't even read the messages until just now.
Come on, there's no way you couldn't check your phone for that long.
Well, it happened, so what can I do?
Whatever! Find my stuff already! And what about where I'm gonna stay tonight? Where am I supposed to sleep? Or you could just come pick me up.
Why don't you just go to a net cafe near the station? With $50, you should be fine.
I don't have that much money.
What?
I barely managed to get here by selling a few things to cover transportation costs. I've only got about $2 left in my wallet.
What's with your finances?
What else can I do? The girl I was living with until recently went and found herself another guy, took all the money, and left me.
Oh, wow.
Because of that, I couldn't pay rent and got kicked out of the apartment, so I came all the way here thinking I'd get back with you. But you just moved without any notice.
I'm not obligated to report to my ex about moving.
Stop making excuses and just come pick me up.
Not happening.
Why?
Because I'm on an overseas trip with my family.
Huh?
That's why I couldn't check your messages yesterday. When you're on an international flight, you have to turn your phone off.
Wait, you're going with your family? Who are you with? You don't like overseas trips? You always said that.
I'm with my husband and kids when we're on a family vacation. I never had any intention of getting involved, but now I'm stuck in another country, so it's impossible anyway.
Wait, you got married?
Yes.
And you've got kids? When did this happen?
4 years ago.
You were cheating on me, weren't you?
What?
You always blamed me for cheating, but you were the one who cheated on me!
I met my husband a year after we broke up at a matchmaking party.
What? We broke up 4 years ago! The timing overlaps perfectly, doesn't it?
Look,
Apologize. Apologize to me, and we'll get back together.
we broke up 6 years ago.
What?
We broke up when you had just graduated from university, a little over a year ago when you were 23. How old are you now?
29?
29 minus 23 is...
Wait, what?
So there, that clears up your doubts. Isn't it obvious now?
No, wait, my stuff! Don't try to change the subject by confusing me with the years. That's a cheap trick.
I was just explaining that I'm not at fault here.
Just find my stuff. It's all I have left.
Then call the delivery company and ask them.
I don't even remember which company I used.
What? How could that be?
I got the slip from a local shop and used that to send it. I thought you would be the one to receive it, so I didn't need to keep the slip.
You didn't throw it away, did you?
Hey, where's my stuff?
I don't know. I told you. You'll have to call every delivery company you can think of and ask them. If the address is incorrect, the delivery company should be the one to call, right?
I wrote your phone number on both the sender and recipient parts.
What? Why didn't I get any calls about that? Maybe you wrote the wrong number.
I sent it to you! Take some responsibility for it!
I didn't check with you before sending it, so this is on you. And honestly, after 6 years, don't you think it's a bit obvious that I might have moved? I could be married by now. You should have considered that.
I thought it was 4 years ago!
Whether it was 4 or 6, it doesn't change anything.
I thought you'd wait for me forever. You betrayed my love and trust.
You betrayed me first. Remember when you said, I don't want a woman in her 20s, they're all going bad. I want someone younger. Who was it who switched to an 18-year-old right after high school?
I wasn't there anymore. I've come back reborn to face you again.
Oh, you are so annoying. You're the one who got all worked up, sent the stuff, and went to the apartment ruins. I'm just dealing with the fallout.
That's because I love you.
My husband and kids are here, so goodbye.
Wait!
I'm blocking you because you're too annoying.
Wait, no, Amy, please. You can't block me like this. You just can't.
I'm sorry, but I've moved on. I have a family now, Art. I can't keep dealing with this.
What do you mean you've moved on? You can't just throw me away.
I've made my choice, Art. I found someone who cares for me and my kids. I'm happy now, and I don't want you to be a part of my life anymore.
What? You found someone else to replace me?
It's not about replacing you. It's about moving forward. I'm with someone who respects me and is willing to help me build a future.
No, you can't just leave me like this. You owe me, Amy. You owe me everything.
You really think I owe you? After all the pain and lies, the betrayal, you think I owe you anything?
Yes, you owe me a second chance.
You had your chance, Art. You blew it.
I don't know what to do now. I'm stranded here with nothing.
That's on you. You've burned all your bridges.
I can't believe you're doing this. You've turned into someone completely different.
And you've stayed the same, Art. Selfish, demanding, and never taking responsibility.
I'm not like that anymore. I changed, I swear.
No, you haven't. You'll never change. You just want to keep taking without giving anything in return.
But I love you. I swear I do.
You can say you love me all you want, but your actions speak louder than words. I'm sorry, I can't help you anymore. I thought it was such an annoying message, especially the beginning part. I didn't really think much of it, but when I asked my friends about it, they said it was called a Romeo message or Romeo mail. So that's what it's called, huh? I see now. After that message, it seems like things escalated, and there was that whole situation involving a police report. Apparently, my ex-boyfriend started to show up around the area near the old apartment in the residential neighborhood and began ringing doorbells randomly, asking, "Has my package arrived?" Now, for me, being overseas in a completely different time zone, it was daytime when I found out, but due to the time difference, it was night in the US, and can you imagine if a stranger just came barging in shouting, "Package," and stormed into your place? Even during the daytime, that would be pretty concerning, but at night? Yeah, no wonder the police were called. I can't blame them at all. So, of course, the neighbors got scared and the situation quickly turned into a mess. The police were called in and a report was filed because this guy, without any warning, started causing a scene in a very public and disturbing way. I mean, if it had happened at night, especially with the way he was acting, it was absolutely reasonable for someone to be worried. People would think it's some sort of emergency or that something suspicious was happening, and I can see why it triggered a response like that. A little while after all of this went down, I got a call from the police myself. They asked me about what had happened, and I explained the whole situation to them. Once I told them the details, they seemed to understand, and thankfully that was the end of it. They didn't need anything else from me after that. It wasn't like I had anything to do with what he was doing, so once I gave my side, everything wrapped up smoothly. To be honest, after all that, I have no idea what happened to him. I haven't heard anything about him at all, not a peep. It's like he vanished off the face of the earth. No updates, no messages, no calls, just gone. It's honestly a little strange considering how involved he was in all of that, but maybe he learned his lesson or just moved on, who knows. But looking back at it now, I can't help but wonder if he ever thought about how his actions could affect other people. I mean, randomly showing up and ringing doorbells, causing a scene in a residential neighborhood? That's crossing a line, and it's not just about the message he sent me anymore. It's about his behavior. I don't think he realized the kind of trouble he was creating for everyone around him. It wasn't just embarrassing for him, it was inconvenient and unsettling for everyone involved, especially those poor neighbors who had no idea who this guy was or why he was making such a scene. The worst part was, I didn't even know what the heck he was talking about. What package was he referring to? I didn't have any knowledge of anything being sent to him or anything that could explain his strange, frantic behavior. I mean, he didn't even bother reaching out to me directly to clarify anything. Instead, he decided to show up and act like a madman, hoping that someone would understand his bizarre and cryptic response. If anything, he probably just made the whole situation worse, and now I was the one dealing with it. It's honestly a relief that I didn't have to get too involved after the police interview. Once they understood the context, everything seemed to quiet down, but I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't been in touch with them or had any idea of what was going on. I mean, how could I have known? The guy was acting out of the blue, and for all I knew, it could have been some kind of prank or miscommunication. It could have gone so much worse if I hadn't been able to explain things calmly and clearly. As for what happened to him after that, I really don't care to know. He's just someone from my past now, and whatever mess he got himself into afterwards is none of my business. If he learned anything from this experience, that's great, but that's not my responsibility to make sure he does. I've moved on with my life, and I'm not going to let some ridiculous episode from the past drag me down. This whole kind of thing has faded into memory at this point, but I'll never forget the strange feeling of waking up to that situation. A random message from someone turning into a bigger mess than I could have ever expected. And the funny thing is, the whole thing could have been avoided if he had just been honest and direct instead of acting out in such a dramatic way. But hey, that's his problem, not mine. Looking back now, I do have to laugh a little at how absurd it all was. It's kind of funny how things like this can just explode out of nowhere, and you're left trying to make sense of it all. But then again, that's life, isn't it? Full of surprises, some of which are completely ridiculous and completely unnecessary. I guess all I can do is shake my head and move on. And if he ever shows up again with another package or another message, I'll be ready. But for now, it's just one more strange chapter in the book of my life that I can look back on and laugh about. It's really strange to think that something so small like a message could turn into something so big. It wasn't even a situation that needed to escalate the way it did. I mean, at the end of the day, all he had to do was ask calmly or just give it some time instead of showing up like he did. It's almost like he couldn't even fathom how his actions could affect anyone else, and now here we are with a completely out-of-control situation. It kind of makes me wonder about how some people handle their emotions. Do they even realize how they look when they go off the rails like that? Maybe they think they're in control, or maybe they just get so wrapped up in their own feelings that they can't see the bigger picture. Whatever the case, it's definitely a lesson for me. When you have a problem, the last thing you should do is create a bigger problem for everyone else. I've heard people say that sometimes we all need to learn the hard way, and maybe that's what happened here. He probably thought his actions would get him something, closure, answers, I don't know. But in the end, it just made everything worse. Sometimes the best way to handle a situation is to take a step back, breathe, and really think before you do anything that could blow up in your face. But again, that's something I don't need to worry about anymore. It's in the past, and I've moved on. Maybe this guy will figure it out eventually, maybe not. All I know is I'm not going to lose any more sleep over it. If I've learned anything, it's that things like this are just a part of life, and they happen for a reason. Sometimes you don't even realize the lesson you're learning in the moment, but looking back, you can see it so clearly. The funny thing is, though, despite everything that happened, it almost felt like a wake-up call for me in a way. Not that I was emotionally affected or anything. No, that ship sailed long time ago. But it made me realize how sometimes the most unpredictable situations can have a ripple effect. Even though this wasn't a life-altering event or anything that dramatically changed my life, it made me reflect on how things work in relationships and what kind of people they involve. You can't always anticipate what someone will do when things go wrong, but you can control your reaction to it. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.